Hello and good morning. This is actually going to be a retake of the video I did yesterday because my phone has the wonderful ability of deciding to absolutely fuck up my videos and make it so it can't go up online. And then I have no evidence that there ever was anything until after the fact, and I can't even upload that shit or access it for that matter, or fucking take a portion of it, or fucking convert it because it's just garbage. So thank God for my phone. Well, alright, so another thing too, I don't know if you noticed this, and this is not the same as the last video, so continuity issue, right? I'm sweating up storms. Storms. I'm sweating up a storm. You know how they say that. So as soon as I find an opportunity to perch somewhere and open up a window, you might hear some ambient noise, but Jesus Christ, it is fucking hot today. It just says 89 in my car, but I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more. People are hot hooting and hollering about it being like 100 or some shit today, so it's not that hot, but it feels pretty warm. So, what was I talking about yesterday that I'm going to get the pleasure of repeating? Well, I was going to say that, so I finished the book, The China Study, right? And it's really interesting because when I was growing up, I had heard a lot of things about the industry, like, you know, you hear your typical stuff from people. A lot of times they're called conspiracy theorists, and if they're not talking about the Illuminati or reptilian people out there, they're talking about some other shit. Well, sometimes I would hear the stories about how the pharmaceutical companies were paying big bucks to keep, you know, nutritional facts out of scientific research data and so forth, or suppressing it, I should say, and making it so people weren't aware that they could correct their illnesses, treat the symptoms, and reverse the diseases by a good, balanced diet. For those who aren't aware of the China Study, it is a book exclusively bombarding you with hours and hours and hours of research about how animal products are detrimental to your health, and how even things like the pesticides outside on our foods that we're so worried about have a very significantly low amount when eating a animal-based diet, right? So like those who eat plant-based diets are affected by the stuff less. Those who are eating more meats, dairy products and stuff like that are getting more impacted by those pesticides. So my rant yesterday was the fact that, you know, I've heard about a lot of this stuff, but as I got to the end of the book, he starts talking about his experiences and how he was trying to, you know, to him it was super clear as day that the academia was suggesting that a plant-based whole food diet was significant to health, and plenty of studies in plenty of areas linking and proving that it could reverse diseases and so forth like that. But well, he was suppressed. That's the end of it. People didn't want to work with him. People said he was a damn quack, and I've heard this story over and over and over, and I'm absolutely surprised by how much this shit is. I figure it's just like, okay, whatever, you know, maybe it's just lazy practices, and then when you find out something is bad, detrimental to health, fuck, then maybe, you know, you just say fuck it and don't want to deal with it because you don't want to lose the money. But no, this is more like people actively suppress this shit. I wish I saw my video from yesterday because I gave examples of it that I can't necessarily, that they elude me right now, I suppose you could say. I don't know if it's this fucking heat or what. I'm glistening. I don't know if you can see this shit, but my arms are like glistening. My fucking head is falling off my damn neck. But Jesus Christ. I mean, I had a teacher way back in the day. I'm gonna have to crack open a window. Please, just the fuck ending up. I had a teacher back in the day, and he was always talking about how milk did the opposite effect of what it was told to be. You know, we're all taught that the food pyramid is the holy fucking grail, and that we need milk and shit in our body like that, and that it'll prevent against osteoporosis. Well, that's osteo fucking bullshit, because osteo bullshit, fucking ridiculous. But just like he said, and I didn't know how, I got suspicion before, how it actually leaches out calcium from your bones, and this is how it works. So animal milk is bringing an acidic environment inside of the blood. The blood wants to maintain homeostasis, so I believe it's a 7.5 or 7.7 or something like that for a human body. I don't remember. You can tell me in the comments if I'm fucking bullshit. But it needs to maintain homeostasis and go back to a regular level of pH in the blood. So, since it's more acidic, it needs to make it more alkaline. So it needs a good base, which is calcium, which is extracted from the bones and then makes it so the blood is no longer in a toxic mess. So you do this for years and years and years, and drinking your fucking cow's milk has ended up putting you in a situation where you got hip fractures and stuff. And he's going over all these studies too. Like, this isn't just pulled out of his ass or out of my ass. These, there's a definitive link to the diet and what exactly, is happening with these people through many rigorous studies. So, we figured, America, fucking land of the free, land of the fucking milk, pissing out of the sky all day, right? Everyone's full of money and we have all this opportunity and bullshit. Well, all of the fucking Americans, compared to other countries which are more plant-based diet, don't have these kind of hip fractures. Or I'm sorry, we do have the hip fractures. We've got the fucking broken bones and all that other bullshit. And a lot of other countries who are eating more plant-based diet don't have it because they're not putting their body into acidosis. I mean, that's a bit extreme to say that it's doing that, but I mean, you get what I'm talking about. There was another one too. What the fuck was it? Well, I don't know. I'm absolutely just shocked at the fact that people get up in arms in the medical industry just to say that there's a correlation between food or diet and health. Like, how the fuck are you not going to agree to that? I mean, in a million years, unless someone's a fucking idiot, they're not going to not know that what you put in your body is going to result in how your body develops. If you eat candy canes all day, you're probably going to be fucked up. If you eat nothing but fucking like fried foods all day, you're going to be fucked up. Why is that? Because there's a correlation between your food/diet and your well-being. That should be a no-brainer. That should be something that people do not have to worry about, But a lot of clinicians and so forth will bring back that we've already established the rules and that, low protein or fucking high protein, low fat bullshit or whatever the fuck they're promoting nowadays is the holy grail of, the science behind it, which is absolute nonsense. But, I knew about a lot of the stuff, but now I'm really kind of more open to it since this guy did his shit, I'm going to go back and I'm going to check out all the research that he's talking about, all the studies and so forth to get a better understanding. I look like shit on this camera because I'm sweating all over the place. So I'll probably let this go for right now. I need to go cover myself with water before work. So here's my rant for the day. Nowhere near as impactful as it was yesterday. But I look like I'm literally melting on camera. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Unless it doesn't upload. It's fucked up.